Hi, welcome everyone to the next episode of Ag from the Past. I am one of your Madison FFA officers, Serena Russ, and I'm here interviewing Mr. Jacob Freeman. Mr. Freeman, if you would like to introduce yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm Jacob Freeman. I was born and raised in Madison County. Went to Madison High School, from I think 2009 to 2013. I had a lot of offices in the FFA. Spent a lot of time in that ag shop. So I really appreciate you guys reaching out to me for this session.
What years were you part of the FFA?
I was part of the FFA all 4 years. Mr. Franklin knew of me through my sister. My sister's about 7 years older than me. And so, actually, the summer before I come to the high school, he reached out to me and asked me if I would be interested in coming to White Lake to go down to camp for the week the summer before I came to high school. So, I was actually in the FFA basically before I even came to the high school. So at least about a summer before. So that would have been about, like I said, about 2009 to 2013, and I was in it from day one.
Did you attend college after high school?
Yes, I did. So after I graduated, I went to UNC Charlotte, majored in mechanical engineering. Was there for 4 years, and then had some jobs in Charlotte. And like Adam said earlier, I was able to move just recently back here into Madison County and trying to do some things around here now.
What did your involvement in the FFA look like, and how did it help?
Oh goodness, I did everything. Honestly, I tried to do absolutely everything that I could. I was part of forestry teams. I did Creed speaking. I was actually state winning Creed speaker my freshman year. I was fortunate enough to win to be part of three winning um, state teams. It was parliamentary procedure, livestock judging, and Creed speaking my freshman year. I really wanted to get one all 4 years, but didn't hardly make that one. But that was okay. So I was also junior president at that time. I'm not sure if you guys still have a junior team or not, but I was junior president at that time, and then spent my junior and senior year of high school. I was the president of the chapter, and then vice president of the region my junior year, and then president of the Western region my senior year. So
Did FFA
involved in
open
everything.
up, sorry,
No, you're okay.
Did FFA open up any opportunities for you or like lead the way to any great opportunities?
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, I don't think I could have done really anything that I do now, whether whatever knowledge. There's been so many things that it did. I wouldn't say anything as far as just like direct, since I didn't end up really sticking in the ag field. But as far as just the personal side of it, the being able to speak a setting like this, being able to talk to you like this, it's something. It made me enjoy that. I was very shy, especially in middle school. Not really as outgoing, and being part of the FFA is what really drove me to get out and you can ask my wife. I hardly ever shut up, so I'm always talking. I enjoy meeting people and working with people and working in these team settings. And even now in my current job, I'm part of about a 6 member team. And I just love being around them and interacting. And I know that's because of my time in the
Yeah, I
FFA.
believe FA is a really great opportunity to open up out of your shell. It's me with that as well.
Absolutely.
What career do you have now?
So I'm actually a field engineer for Continental Tire. Continental Tire is based out of Fort Mill, South Carolina, here in the Americas. With that, I go out. We specialize in tire pressure monitoring systems for the tires that we build at Continental. So I go out and using those skills that FFA taught me, I'm training customers. I'm hands-on with them. And then using the mechanical background of the other things that I did in high school with Mr. Walker and Mr. Sprinkle in their drafting and machine shop classes. I use those skills and I train people on how to install our systems and how to use them properly. And then and then go in, even work directly with our sales team. I'm kind of the technical expert on the products. So if a salesman's going to visit a customer, I go with them and explain the technical side of it. So, like I said, almost every day I have little flashbacks of things that I've learned through the FFA and doing
Did
all this.
FFA ever help you find out the career you wanted?
Yes, actually, it did. At the point when I was kind of deciding on colleges, I applied to NC State and I applied to UNC Charlotte, both for mechanical engineering. I was fortunate enough to get into both, and then I had to make that decision: do I go to NC State? Do I pursue this? But through FFA and kind of realizing that you could take these skills that you used in high school, and it doesn't always have to go back to the agriculture field. You take these skills and you push them towards something else. And it made me go that direction. And like I said, it's funny that the FFA kind of steered me in an opposite direction, if you will, from NC State. But because of that, because of the skills and the knowledge that I gained through FFA, it made me pick what I believe was the best decision as far as what school to go to, and then helping me pick that career path of mechanical engineering and getting me to where I am today.
I know you mentioned about White Lake, so what is one of your favorite FFA memories?
Goodness, it's funny because so I know that you guys interviewed my wife, Emily Freeman, now Emily Peak. Then I would say probably my fondest memory is that's how me and her met. We discussed this before her interview and after her interview, and I asked her, did she actually say that meeting me was her fondest FFA memory? And she told me no. So I don't know how to feel about that, but I'm going to definitely use that one. Meeting her, we actually went to national convention together, and like I said, meeting her in high school, even though we didn't start dating until after high school, definitely meeting her if it wasn't for FFA, I don't know if we actually would have met. So it's definitely a fond memory for me. But all the competitions as well. I just loved competing. I really going out to Brevard and doing the forestry competitions. Those mornings were always the best. We were always so nervous. We were so excited to get going, and we'd put so much time and effort into it. And it's just yeah, those were always great mornings. And just anytime you were getting ready to go to a competition, that mixture of excitement and preparation is always just so much fun.
As you know, our advisors have changed over the years. So which advisors did you have when you were at the high school?
So I was fortunate enough to kind of to have three advisors over my 4 years. So I had initially it was Harvey Franklin and Chuck Michaels. So they were the two that were with me through freshman to junior year, and then my junior year, we Mr. Franklin retired and Mr. Ayers came in. So Chad Ayers came in there at the end, and I had actually been fortunate enough to work with Chad while he was still at Yancey County, because he was the regional president, the regional advisor whenever I was the regional vice president. So I knew him before he came, and we were really excited to work together. Yeah, so I had three really great advisors, and I stay in touch. I talked to Mr. Michael not too long ago. Him and my dad are pretty close, so talked to them pretty recently, and then I saw Mr. Ayers not too long ago after moving back here too.
What is some advice that you would give our current FFA members, especially now with everything going on?
Yeah, so it's kind of a crazy world going on right now, right? I wish part of me wishes that I understood everything that you guys were going through, and part of me is thankful that I didn't have to. I know that I know it's a crazy time with the virtual learning and things like that. Uh, my advice is definitely just keep your head down. Keep working hard. Any opportunity that you can get engaged with the FFA, or even outside of the FFA. If it's through the machine shop classes, through drafting classes, through this, just stay engaged. Make sure that you're there doing everything that you can, learning as much as you can, and just staying involved. It would be really easy right now to slack off or to just kind of maybe ignore your studies. And I don't think as a country or as a world we can afford for you guys to slack off on that right now. So I would really encourage everyone to keep doing that and staying involved with these programs and your studies, and make sure that you're doing everything you can.
Definitely. What is the most funniest thing that happened while you were in the FFA? Because I know from my perspective, there's probably plenty.
I don't even know. I can't even think. There's so many. There were so many different things that happened while I was there. I don't even know if I could pinpoint one exact story. It seemed like we were doing something ridiculous every week. But like I said, we had made such good friends, and we did so much fun things, and everything that we did, every trip that we had was exciting. So I definitely couldn't pinpoint it to one. Just I would just say FFA in general was just a great time.
Well, thank you, Mr. Freeman, for giving us your time. Uh, Thank you to our viewers as be looking out for what's going to happen in the next little while with the Madison FFA chapter. Bye.